We made it, yes, 14. Can't believe, right? I reminisce the day when I embarked on this journey on August 1st, 2017 with the whole group from Pakistan, with pounding hearts, feeling all the feels, expecting the unexpected, and not knowing what was coming ahead of us. I am Ayesha Fatima, hosted in Marshfield, Massachusetts, and unlike other exchange students, this is my golden precious experience. Stepping off the plane in DC when I expected it to be NYC with a crowd of people and skyscrapers. In fact, I saw wide roads with trees on sides and skyscrapers were out of question. Moving along for our journeys, it felt as if we just for a second were reborn. I knew something amazing was awaiting me for the rest of my entire year. Something unique which I have never experienced before, and something that is going to leave me with memories to cherish. It's crazy to think where life is going to take you. Who knew I would be traveling across oceans, living miles away from my home country, meeting the people I have never met before, traveling to places that I have only dreamt of, adjusting to a society which millions of people around the world only think of, and most importantly, living a year with the people who were complete strangers. But hey, now they are no more strangers. They are the ones whom I call as my second family, whom I consider the backbone of my exchange year, who helped me in facing the challenges of the real world, who took care of me as their own kid and showered me with their own conditional love, supported me, and showed their affection. They're among those humane, generous people who opened their hearts for all of us in the United States. Seeing differences and similarities from the country I came from, it gave me those feelings of comfort, of making ties with people. Learning skills that I used to get uncomfortable with. And yes, exchange year enables you to step out of your comfort zone, making you to enjoy your time to the fullest and helps to experience the first time activities during the year. I started off swimming, instructed by my host sister, and trying skiing for the first time in the snowy mountains of New Hampshire. Enjoying the charm of snowing for the first time with the snowball fights to goofing around while sliding down the hill. The snow-covered ground with the birds resting in their nest turned into summers, and I getting thrilled out of being on the beach. Likewise, school was about to end too, which had already started in earlier September. From getting lost in the school hallways to find the classes and hating it as much as I could for not being the same school like Pakistan. But the fact that time changed everything? I love nothing more than walking down those hallways now, seeing faces with varying emotions, greeting people and waiting for people to shout out my name loud in those hallways to make fun of small things. To be honest, I have best times in those hallways, the classes and the cafeteria with billions of friends I made in school. I joined countless clubs in school and was chosen for the play in my drama club. Did more than 100 hours of community service with the Key Club. Talked to more than 3,000 people during my exchange year and played tennis as a part of my school team, all helping me to enhance my abilities and building long-lasting relationships with the people around me. The notion of learning from each other was maintained throughout my year. I learned a great deal of knowledge. I learned appreciating people for the small things they did, or even complimenting people that brought the smile on their faces, which was worth $1 million. I learned that the world is not only confined to our own selves, but there is a world where diversity is accepted more than anything else. I bonded with people across the world, including Italy, Switzerland, Paraguay, Malaysia, India, and countries which I have never heard of. Building those bonds with them, playing the same games as they do, experiencing the same situation under one umbrella really brought our hearts closer. Not only that, but I have learned the legit meaning of being adventurous. I never imagined one day I would be walking around Hollywood, LA, SeaWorld in San Diego, and in the middle of Manhattan in crazy times in New York City. Be on the roller coasters in Universal Studios, to being in Disney World witnessing the things I used to watch on TV as a kid. Not only this, but the enthusiasm of being adventurous brought me closer to nature by means of hiking in mountains and fulfilling my dreams of hiking in Grand Canyon, skiing down the hill, and moving around to find the next national park that we could visit. All these experiences made me stronger, self-confident, and helped me in making memories for my entire life. Other than that, the most awaiting joy overwhelmed me while celebrating Halloween, going from door to door and getting candies, while Christmas, where I anxiously waited for the presents from my host family, whom I consider as my Santa. New Year came along with bliss and my first birthday celebrations in States, making me feel at home. You know what other things made me feel home away from home? It was when I started cooking Pakistani meals for my family and invited my organization people. Their compliments and appreciation really touched my soul. Anyways, the big day for me was prom, when we started the preparations months ago, and prom night was worthy of all struggles and relentless shopping. It was indeed a lifetime experience. You won't believe me if I tell you I accomplished so many things during this year, which a regular person would experience in time lapse of 3 years. This year was indeed a life-changing experience. Thank you to everyone who became a part of it. Thank you for letting me to make memories that I could talk about. Thank you for letting me grow and transform my personality. Now I know that home is where the heart lies, so I could proudly say that States is my next home. I have one heart, but 2 homes, and I would not trade them with anything in the world. If it's possible to turn back the clock, I would happily do that and relive those moments again that not only brought joy to me, but the people around me. This is my story. What's yours?